This is FYI on your TV, brought to you by Hometown News. I'm Kathy Botham. I have got, I want to say my second daughter, Alyscha Morrison, with me. I've known you your whole life, and you went to school with my daughter, and we have great history with dance and cheerleading and everything, and we're sort of going to talk about all that because that's what you have developed your life into, teaching others to do what you've done. So what have you been up to? You've moved.
We've moved. So we've moved out to Mott's Mills. So we've actually developed a bit of a tumbling and dance program out there that starts in July. So we're called the Flipping Farm currently. And the goal is to have that as a bit of a working title. We're trying to make sure it's an inclusive area for all sorts of athletes to come to learn safe tumbling and safe dance skills and to develop sports. We've got vaulters and figure skaters and all sorts of a variety of athletes.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I mean, let's talk a little bit about your history too. You've been a dance teacher, you've been a cheerleading coach, you've been a cheerleader. So let's talk a little bit about you first too. Let's do that.
Okay, so I danced with Flair since it's very opening. I was Sarah's first student. And I still teach with Flair. We're headed off to the national champions pretty soon. But prior to Flair, I've actually been a 20-time national champion with my own teams that I have coached, as well as with Chimo Elementary School, local here in Smiths Falls, where I cheered with Taylor. And that's where I fell in love with the idea of team sport when I got to cheer alongside Taylor. It was very uplifting, and that's what I want to kind of embody. So when I got to do the professional side of cheerleading, I was able to sort of bring that along with me, and I think that helped me in the professional world as well.
Excellent, excellent. So now you're teaching, and you've got, how many people are going to the national championships in Niagara Falls?
From Flair, I think it's about 30 families going. Like it is a lot. There's like six different groups and a bunch of different soloists. So it's a really good opportunity for everybody to go. So we are doing fundraising. The kids are working hard at it. So if there's anyone looking to help us out with that stuff, that's great. But yeah, we're headed there the first week of July.
Okay, now where did you go the last competition that you went to? Because you did really well at that one too.
We went to Belleville for Shine, and we did do really well. My two sons actually danced, and they got 3rd and 4th overall, and then we got a 1st overall for a couple of groups throughout our season as well. So that's
There's
super
an
exciting.
adult group in there too. And
there
is
is
so much fun.
There is. I'm actually a part of it. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, we practiced very hard actually. These adults work really well together. We have a lot of fun.
And I mean, it's not just for kids.
No, and the kids are really inspired though. I think that they were a bit skeptical at first, as you know, as one would be, but they saw us get out there and we were doing some of the things that they can do. So I think that they were pretty impressed.
And actually you have the Flair Dance recitals coming up too.
It is as well, yeah.
Father's Day.
Yeah, Father's Day, June 15th this year. Yeah, that's exciting. It's at the Perth High School there. So there's tickets on sale from my understanding, and that's a contact through Sarah and through the studio. But you will absolutely see myself and my teams and everybody else dancing there as well, and choreography from everybody. It's exciting.
Excellent, excellent. Now you're helping out at Station Theatre as well with some plays. My grandson Bryson is in a lot of plays, and
he's
you
awesome.
Helped choreography some last year, and you're doing it again this summer too.
Yeah. It's actually my 3rd play that I'd be choreographing. So this year, this calendar year, so I did one with the Mississippi Muds and then 2 at the Station Theatre. And Bryson's been in both the Station Theatre ones. He's awesome, absolutely great. So I'm excited to work with that group again. We're working on it currently, and the show dates are later in August. So check out ticket sales when those go on online. It's going to be a great show. It's called The Giant's Garden. And it's a really playful play. It's a Canadian original. There's a lot of really good little music elements, so I get to play and do a lot of fun choreography for that. You're going to see some lifts and things like that from cheerleading as well as dance.
Excellent, excellent. I got to ask you how your thought process goes when you're trying to choreograph something too, because I've been there. Like last year, I was there when you were choreographing the play that Bryson was in.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, how many people were up on stage? At least 20.
Yep.
And you have to choreograph all that and get them all step. And sometimes this group is doing something different than this group, and then you put it all together. How do you do that? Like
organized chaos.
Is it?
Yeah, it's just organized chaos. Absolutely. I have a book that I try to write things down in prior. So when I go in, I'm always prepared. I never want to go in and just like, well, who am I working with today? I always try to know the characters and know a bit of the characters' backgrounds and stuff. For theater, it's really important to get the backstory. So, certain characters should move a certain way.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I see you doing it. I watched you last year too, and I just put like at least 20 players together.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing.
It's a lot of fun though. Yeah.
And you are a Red Blacks alumni cheerleader as well, too.
I am.
And
I
It's a
am.
game coming up this summer.
Yeah, August 22nd, I get to step back on the field. It's my second time doing the alumni program, but this past year it was a really cool opportunity. In 2024, it was really, really fun. But this year, I've got some of my old cheerleaders who I coached actually on the Red Blacks team. So I get to now dance alongside my old girls, and that's a lot of fun. I'm really, really excited and looking forward to that kind of, full circle moment with my kids.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. That you got to be a proud moment for that, for sure.
Oh, absolutely. To pass on the uniform is a really cool feeling.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, to be able to keep fitting into the uniform too, pretty good, girl.
Thank you.
And that is August 22nd. That's in Ottawa.
August 22nd in Ottawa, yeah. And the Flair Dance Studio is actually raffling off some tickets to some of our events and stuff like that for people that come out and support us. So just look out for those events on Facebook and things like that.
All right. I got to mention too the Old Home Week deck of cards. You were the 4 of diamonds on that, and that you were wearing your Red Blacks.
I am, and
yeah.
I'm with Big Joe in that photo as well. So yeah, Big Joe and I are good friends. So yeah, if you check out the Old Home Week deck of cards, I'm the 4 of diamonds, and Big Joe's on there with me, and we're sporting Red Blacks back in 2015 when they went to the Grey Cup. So that was a really cool opportunity. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah. That was a good year. That was a good year.
Yeah.
Now let's bring you back to your flipping farm. That's you're just in the process of moving out there.
Yeah.
And you've got a daycare as well too. You're just so busy.
Yeah,
busy.
yeah, that's okay. We've got a nature-inspired daycare now, so we're going to be opening that up, and eventually it'll become a day camp. But right now we've got toddlers, and we're trying to really focus on keeping and developing that group into a really great, well-rounded, organized group of kids. And we're going to move on to a camp eventually. But for now, we are sticking with the flipping farm and doing some other things. And just stay tuned. There'll be lots of cool stuff coming up.
Well, you are very organized. You're very organized. So, what ages, groups? How are you doing this?
So I have a youth program as well as a teen program, and the youth program is ages 5 to 9, and the teens are ages 10 plus, and it can be open to anybody who wants to learn any skill, and I adapt every personalized lesson plan so each kid gets to learn what their goal is. Some kids are working on flips, and some kids are working on learning how to just do a handstand safely, and that's okay. We're all there to support each other because we're not doing the same sports. You know what I mean?
Right.
We're there to have fun and to learn and to be safe. There's some kids that are looking to get private lessons as well, and I even do wedding choreography and things like that, so we do have space for that.
Oh, for like the first dance sort of thing?
First dances,
Oh,
and even I've done a couple of like bridal party dances as well, so like they all come out and do the little cha-cha together or whatever, so there's lots of really cool opportunities. I also teach toddlers tumbling, as one does when you have a toddler. They have to learn how to do it safely.
They do it on their own, so you might as well teach them safely.
Might as well teach it, yeah, and that's on on Wednesdays from 5 to 5:45. So that's an exciting new program that teaches rhythm and safe tumbling. They're flipping anyway. We might as well do it,
That's right.
do it safely. Yeah,
That's right. Now, how do people get a hold of you? How do people register?
So I'm on Facebook at Alyscha Taylor or Alyscha Morrison. If you type in either, I'm going to come up, or you can just reach out to me via email or call. But right now, actually, my youth programs are filling up extremely quickly. So yeah, Alyscha Morrison on Facebook. I'm sure that once this video is shared, I will be commenting on it, and you'll be able to get a hold of me that way as well.
Excellent.
Yeah, we're filling up super fast, so it's exciting. Yeah.
Well, summertime is here, right? People are getting ready, and
and with our home facilities closing, so like for the summer, a lot of the other figure skating clubs and dance studios and gymnastics facilities and things like that take breaks, but they do day camps, and that's awesome. Those are really, really important for the community. I can't facilitate anything like that with having a daycare. So having evening classes is a really good alternative to keep up those skills. I feel like some kids might want to continue on throughout the summer and they can't get to a camp. So they need to have that option, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, it's great to have options. So
yeah, exactly.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. You're always on the move. Always on the move.
I try to be. I hope that you can see some of those kids at the Old Home Week talent show on August 6th. We're hoping to bring some of those kids out, so hopefully you guys can see some of that local talent.
Yes, that's a variety show going on during Old Home Week as well, too. Yes,
yes.
For sure.
And I believe we've got some artists and stuff bringing some artwork, so reach out to the people on station at the Station Theater to register for that one. But it's exciting.
Only a couple spots left in that too, isn't
there?
Yes.
Yeah, that's very, very popular. But we're looking for some artists for a bit of an art gallery gallery in the lobby. These are for youths from ages 3 to 18, so it can be any kind of art. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Wonderful. And that's August 6th.
August 6th. Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. And the variety show too. You can be solo or group acts.
Solo or group act. We actually have a couple of bands, and there's I know there's a couple people doing solo acts and things like that. We've got, I think, a comedic act, and some just different cool variety things. And it's not a competition because there's nothing that is the same as anything else. You can't really compare apples and oranges this way. So it's definitely not a competition or anything like that. It's just for everyone to get a chance to support each other and come out and see what everyone's working on, right? Sometimes we don't get that stage time that we need.
Absolutely,
so, yeah.
absolutely. And that's for ages 3 to 18.
3 to 18, yeah.
All right. Well, thank
Awesome.
you very much for coming here today. You're a busy woman and in the middle of a move and everything too. So at Tomots Mills. So to the flipping farm.
The flipping farm. Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you. Yes, thank you very much for joining us today,
Thank you,
Alyscha Morrison.
Kathy.
Good luck with everything. I know you'll do well.
Thank you.